welcome to Soul Evolution Tarot. So today's reading is designed for my Divine Feminine. So if you do consider yourself a Divine Feminine on a twin flame journey, then this reading is specifically for you, for your guidance. But before we get into the reading, I do want to make a small announcement that I will be giving away one free personal reading at the end of this month. And to enter this giveaway, you can find information in my community tab, or you can simply subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, like or dislike this video, and comment word enter in the comment section down below along with your comments. All right, and then at the end of the month I will be picking one winner. Okay, in terms of today's reading, I do want you to keep in mind that it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. And if you feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider again liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. I am truly grateful for all of your support and feedback. Alright guys, so now let's get into your reading and see what is happening for you. So first thing what we're going to do is we're going to see what energies you're currently in right now. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck, and there might be just one card resonating with you, it might be all cards, all right, but we're going to see what current energies you might be in right now. All right, so let's see. Okay, we do have She Who Flies, Dare, Do, and Reach. Beautiful. So I feel like right now a lot of you guys might be feeling really courageous, might be feeling really in your power, because you are maybe doing things in your own personal life. You might be daring to face your fears. You might be maybe going after things where maybe previously you were doubting yourself. So I feel like you're pretty much in your personal power right now, and you might be, just really doing great for yourself. So if this is your energy right now, then this is amazing. Just keep on doing that, all right, because it's a beautiful energy. So you might be really feeling uplifted, right, and feel like you can conquer the world at this point. All right, so that's one of the energies that came out. Let's see what other energies might be present for you, Divine Feminine. All right, we have She Who Hopes. It says love, hope, and relationships. Okay, so for some of you guys, you might be really focusing on your relationship, and of course it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship all the time, even though you might be, even really resonating with that right now. So you do really have a lot of love to give, and you do have a lot of hope, especially maybe when it comes to your Divine Masculine. If you're still in separation from them, I feel like you still have a lot of hope for this relationship. And even though you might be, not focusing 100%, and I hope you're not doing that, focusing your attention on your Divine Masculine, and you're rather focusing on yourself, you still have a lot of hope for this relationship. It could be a relationship in your life connected to your friendships, maybe your work relationships as well, but I feel like you do have a lot of optimism when it comes to these relationships. And if you did have some difficulty maybe dealing with other people, I feel like right now you're really, since you have stepped into your power, you really are, going and moving forward in your life, creating maybe new connections, new relationships, right? And you just you know, I feel you have so much to give to other people because you do have a lot of love within you. All right, so let's get one more card. So far, beautiful energies coming through. I'm really glad to see that for you guys. I really hope it is resonating for you. Okay, so let's get one more energy that you might be dealing with right now. Okay, so let's see what comes up. And we do have she who resists. It says fearless, justified, and resistant. All right, so for some of you guys, there might be a little bit of a resistance present too, but again, we can be all positive all the time, or, you know, be uplifted all the time. There may be periods in your life where in some cases you might be feeling resistant to some things. Maybe it also says fearless, but I feel like no matter what the situation for you guys, you are moving forward fearlessly. You're not afraid to do things in your life. You're daring, you know, you're doing everything that is maybe bringing more happiness into your life, more maybe stability or other things that whereas before you were, as I said, maybe doubting yourself. So you are fearlessly moving forward, even though there might be an aspect of this resistance here. However, I feel there's more of these positive vibrations in your, you know, energy field right now that are keeping you moving forward in your life. All right, so now we are going to be getting a few cards to see how does your masculine see you. Okay, we're not focusing our attention on the masculine today. However, this way maybe by knowing how they see you at this time, maybe it will give you a little bit more clarity as to where you might be with your divine masculine. All right, so that is the purpose of me pulling these cards, but otherwise today's reading is all about you. All right, so let's see, how does your masculine see you at this time? What energies they might be seeing you right now? Sometimes it's also good to understand how they're perceiving you, because you might have a different idea or image in your head how they might be perceiving you, especially for those of you who might be in no contact or communication with your divine masculine, and you might be, you know, feeling that they think about you in one way, but in reality it could be totally different, or it might really resonate with your perception. All right, so we do have solitude is coming through. That's one of the cards. So for some of you, perhaps your masculine might be seeing you really spending time you know, on your own in solitude, and this is for those who might have some sort of contact with your masculine, or perhaps they do look at your social media, or perhaps they know some information about you through maybe family or friends, but for some reason they might be seeing you that you might be again either really, you know, staying away from them and not wanting to perhaps even reach out to them, and they might be, you know, seeing you as someone again resisting perhaps this connection at this time. All right, so the solitude card could talk about that. Okay, so what other energies this masculine really sees you in right now? Okay, we do have anger is coming through. So for some of you guys, your divine masculine might really think that you might be angry at them, or perhaps you know, they might be feeling that you're really upset with the things that might be happening in your own life. All right, so this card could also indicate that as well, so take it how it resonates. But for some reason they really feel that you might be really upset with them for something maybe they've said or done to you. Okay, and let's get one more card. Whoops. Interesting. And we do have a player card coming through. So usually this card is my card of describing you know, divine masculine, someone who's not really able to commit or be serious. But since this energy came out for you, divine feminine, I feel like maybe perhaps your masculine really sees you, that maybe you are trying to move on from this connection and perhaps seek out other relationships. Okay, and maybe you do have other relationship in your life, or a relationship where maybe you are trying to date other people, or you're interested in other, you know, people right now, and your divine masculine might be perceiving you that perhaps you do have these other connections or relationship, but you're not really serious, you're not really committed, because deep down they know that you guys are connected, and perhaps you still have some hope in really reconciling and being with this masculine. So that's interesting that this player card came out. All right, so now let's keep on moving forward. So right now I do want to pull a few cards for you, divine feminine, to see what life lessons you might be learning at this time. All right, so let's see what important life lessons you might be currently learning on this journey. Okay, what do we have? We do have gratitude. It says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I feel like you are being more grateful to the universe, to spirit, to everything perhaps that you have in your life, for anyone you have in your life, and you're really opening up yourself this way to new opportunities, because you are being grateful, even though you might not completely like the situation that you're in, but you're also grateful for the lessons that you've been through, especially when it comes to this twin flame journey. So that's a really great card here with this gratitude. So you know, this is indicating by you really tapping into this energy of being grateful for everything that you have. You're actually, you know, attractive a lot of you know, abundance into your life. All right, let's get one more card. What other important life lessons you are learning right now, divine feminine? So alright, and we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, and that is really actually corresponding to this energy of dare, do, and reach, the first card that we got. So I feel like you are much more courageous. You've learned how to have this inner strength to be this confident. Maybe before you were struggling with self-worth, maybe you were struggling with confidence issues, and right now you are learning how to face your own fears. All right, so that's another great lesson that for some of you you've already learned, for others you might be learning right now. But in any way, this is such a great energies, right? So being grateful for everything that you have and having courage to really go out there and make your dreams come true in your own life, really move forward with your life, really create and attract new opportunities, new people, new connections. So that's beautiful. All right, so now let's move on and see What else at this time, Divine Feminine, do you need to heal? Okay, so let's grab one card from this Heal Yourself deck and see what else possibly you need to heal on your journey right now. Okay, we have procrastination. So for some of you guys, perhaps there was a period in your life, or there still is, where you might be still you know, procrastinating when it comes to maybe taking some actions, necessary actions in your life. So you are, I feel like, with this courage card, for some of you, I feel like you are getting this courage and this inner strength in order to overcome this procrastination. All right, so if you've been really stagnant, if you felt like things were just really not moving in your own life, when it comes to pretty much anything, it could be your work situation, it could be your personal life, I feel like right now you are specifically, you know, getting this courage and then inner strength in order to overcome this procrastination. All right, so that's amazing. All right, so now I want to grab one card for you guys to see what crystal would be helpful when it comes to your healing journey. So let's see, let's pull one crystal and then I will read the meaning of this crystal and how it can actually help you along the way. So if you have the ability to maybe get this crystal, it would be really, you know, helpful with overcoming any of the obstacles that you might be facing. All right, so one crystal for you guys. Let's see what crystal comes through. All right, we have petrified wood, number 43. So let me quickly grab booklet and we're going to read what it says here. So 43. All right, so essential meaning of the stone is patience, timelessness, patience and trust in universal timing, going with the flow. All right, so this crystal is really going to help you perhaps being a little bit more patient, especially when it comes to your twin flame journey. There is a lot of patience requires, and you know, trusting in a divine timing, trusting in the process, being in the flow. All right, so now I'm going to read you the crystal spirit meditation message. So it says, petrified wood teaches patience and reconnection with the wisdom of nature. It can assist those who view the world as materially based. Meditation with petrified wood can also be helpful in exploring and clearing ancestral patterns carried in DNA. All right, so this crystal could actually really help you, you know, become much more patient, you know, be more wise about the situation you might be in. It's really going to connect you to this nature of wisdom, and for some of you, you know, could be actually helpful in clearing some of the ancestral patterns that you might be carrying, right? So if you have the ability to find this crystal, it would be really helpful for you right now. All right, so now let's go ahead and see how is spirit helping you on this journey right now. So this is the mystical shaman's oracle. So I'm also going to pull one card and then I will read the meaning to you of these oracle cards. All right, so please, spirit, for divine feminine, how are you helping divine feminine on this journey right now? All right, we do have number 12, the coyote. Interesting. So let's see what it means for you guys and how is spirit helping you. So number 12. Number 12. Okay, so it says the essence of the card. So I'm going to read the essence and then the invitation. All right, so the coyote is the symbol of the sacred trickster, the one who provides the tools for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. The coyote brings the energy of divine deception to set you free from the shackles of that which doesn't serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything you want, only to find that coyote brings you the opposite of what you hoped for. The lessons offered by coyote may at first appear confusing, but they're most sacred and always for the highest good, for your highest good. All right, now the invitation of the card. It says, if the coyote calls to you, this is the time to pay special attention to detours and disappointment, as they are true tests of faith. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit, yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course, of the path leading to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember this, coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you're ready to handle what you've set in motion. Great growth and understanding come to you when coyote calls your name. All right, so perhaps some of you might be really again in this energy right now, might be in this energy of feeling a little bit lost or confused when it comes to your own journey, not knowing how to maybe overcome certain things. But I feel like Spirit is really saying sometimes things appear not as you may hope for. All right, so this card is, you know, saying, and the Spirit is really helping you overcome and really overcome and see the truth of the things that you might be going through right now. All right, and the challenges, okay, because again, it could be very tricky situation that you're in. You might not be seeing clearly for the things that they are right now. However, Spirit, you know, is saying that you do have the ability to really understand who is there for your highest and greatest good. All right, so Spirit is helping you to identify perhaps people or situations in your life that might be, you know, in a way tricking you, because you might be really perceiving a situation or really looking at a person in one way, but in reality this person might have a totally like different intentions for you. All right, so Spirit is helping you to identify and see the truth, to get to the core and really understand who you might be dealing with or what you might be dealing with. All right, so that's how they're helping you now. I do want to pull one card for you guys to see what is actually trying to enter your life. So perhaps what blessings or what other things are trying to enter your life. All right. Oops. Okay, and this is actually a perfect card, clarity. All right, so it really corresponds to this coyote card, because we were just talking about not seeing things clearly, perhaps being in illusions, or perhaps, you know, really understanding of other people's intentions. All right, so there is great clarity, there's new perception of things, you know, for you coming. So this is actually amazing, because you are going to be seeing the truth of things, seeing you know, clearly who you might be dealing with. All right, so if you might be still feeling confused right now in your point of life, there is this clarity that you will be receiving. So Spirit is indicating that. That's beautiful. Okay, so now I do want to pull a few cards for your ascension, so where you might be right now in your ascension journey. So let's see. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. And then we'll get one more card from the Sacred Traveler's deck. Alright, so for my Divine Feminines, where they are in their ascension journey. Okay, we do have the initiation. It says rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Alright, so for a lot of you guys, you might be, you know, really going through this portal, okay, that you're stepping through. You see, even if you look at this particular card, how dark the atmosphere is. I feel like you maybe right now dealing with really difficult and for some of you even dark situations in your life, and you're finally might be entering this portal where it's really going to get you to a much beautiful place. Because if you look through this gate, you see much brighter, you know, environment, and I feel like you are stepping through that threshold. You are might be really, you know, walking away and leaving behind all these, you know, dark situations in your life. So I feel like right now you are in this in-between world where you're leaving behind everything that is not serving you in your ascension journey, and you are stepping and walking towards your brighter and greater future. Okay, so there is, I feel like, doors opening. You are finally, you know, might be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so if you were feeling really blocked in your journey, Spirit is indicating that finally things will be starting to align. You will be walking into, you know, much more beautiful place for you, Divine Feminine. All right, so don't be afraid to move forward, because there's something beautiful waiting for you. All right, so let's get one more card from the Sacred Traveler deck to see what other message Spirit has for you when it comes to your ascension journey, and then we'll get you one advice card before we close this reading. So let's see here. We do have great adventure. Look at that. Take a risk, venture forward. So again, you are moving forward. There is great adventure waiting for you. And it's once you really step out of this dark place, once you really find this courage to walk through this portal, walk through this gate, there is much greater adventure is waiting for you, and Spirit is wanting you to take that risk and venture forward. Okay, so if you were doubting yourself, if you were lacking courage to maybe take necessary actions in your life, maybe you were afraid to leave certain situations or people in your life, I feel like right now you are in this process of releasing this procrastination and moving forward with your life. Okay, so a really positive, you know, messages so far. So one last thing I do want to pull for you guys, one advice card from this beautiful deck. So what is the advice for my Divine Feminines? All right, so what do we have? We have truth. Look at that. Beautiful. So what it says here, when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. All right, so I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to speak your truth. So if you were afraid to perhaps speak your mind and perhaps express yourself in any way, or perhaps say certain things to certain people, you know, a Spirit is really wanting you to be courageous and, you know, say what you want to say. Don't be afraid to tell them how you truly feel. What is it that you you know, thinking about situation or a person. All right, so again, stop procrastinating and move forward, because I feel like the doors are now opening for you, and you have the ability to move forward, to gain this clarity. And yes, perhaps this path was a little bit turbulent for you. You were maybe confused. Some people maybe did not have the best intentions for you, Divine Feminine. However, you are now starting. Sorry guys, my camera as usual it just cut me off. So I was saying, you know, just really move forward with your truth. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to really, you know, speak your mind. And it's really going to open up the doors for you, and finally you are going to be, you know, going on this beautiful adventure. You just need to, you know, take this first step, stop procrastinating and move forward. And it's, you know, Spirit is indicating that there's great things will be entering your life. So just be fearless and continue on this journey, staying in your truth and authenticity. All right guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope it did resonate. Let me know down in the comments if it did or did not. All right, otherwise I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye bye.